President Randall, distinguished guests, faculty, and fellow graduates. It is an honor to be up here. Es un orgullo. Personally, I have been working for this since I was a child, desde niño, but perhaps not in the way that you imagine. You see, as kids, we often dream big, not yet affected by the realities of the world. As a child, I did not know the difficulties I would face to be here. I remember telling my mom that I would be the first. Sería el primero. The first to go to college, to graduate. Those words were the dreamer in me, el soñador. I was not yet affected by the realities of the world. The journey wasn't easy. The realities of the world catch up. Let me share my journey. I remember leaving Mexico in '97 at the age of 6, excited as we headed north. I remember traveling with strangers, cruzando la frontera. I remember jumping over a wall meant to keep me out. I remember seeing snow for the first time, looking with amazement. I remember tasting chicken nuggets for the first time, absolutely disgusted. I remember crying, llorando, my first day of school, surrounded by a foreign language, English. I remember my parents separating at the age of 8 and my mom working hard. My mom working hard to provide for my siblings and me. I remember the joy of graduating high school and getting ready to go to college. I remember the uncertainty figuring out how college worked for someone undocumented. I remember the sadness of dropping out, not being able to afford my tuition. I remember thinking, the dream was over, I would not be the first. I remember DACA reigniting the dream and giving me hope. Sí se puede. I remember being excited to legally work and not fear deportation. I had every reason to fail. After all, everyone would understand. I put the dream on hold for 6 years while I worked to come back. Vale la pena. It wasn't until the spring of 2019 that I came back to school. I remember being back on campus, feeling like I belonged, feeling like I could finish the dream. The last 3 years were not easy. Le eché ganas. I know we all struggled through the pandemic and adapting to the new normal, but we made it. Sobrevivimos, and that is something to be proud of. I am very thankful for the professors, peers, and projects that challenged my worldview. I learned to value the similarities and differences between us. In those contact zones between health, science, and humanities, I learned that every single one of us exists at intersections. Somos una comunidad. And if we each only take a moment to listen, to help each other out, ayudarnos unos a otros, the world could rapidly become a better place. Many people hear the words undocumented, LGBTQ, dreamer, and create associations. I am fortunate that people in my life do not see me through the labels which society burdens on me. I believe it is important for everyone here to listen to my story because people like me are more than the labels placed upon them. Somos más de lo que dicen de nosotros. I am here because I was able to overcome a lot of adversity. I didn't do it alone. I always had help. My family, my partner, my work, my professors, my peers, mi comunidad, they all supported me along the way. Because of that, I am hopeful that I will continue to find success in graduate school. For many of you graduating, there was never any doubt you would be here. This ceremony is a stepping stone to something greater. For others, this ceremony represents the victory of a long journey, something uncertain. I hear a lot of cynicisms in the world, but I believe each and every one of you can make a difference. As you go on with your life, please consider how you might be able to help build people up instead of tear them down, how you might see beyond someone's labels, and how you might make a dream, including your own, come true. Congratulations, class of 2022. We did it. Sí se pudo.